Yeah, yeah. All right, fans and fellow drivers, here we go. Left Turn Broadcasting coming at you live. Pismo Beach, California. Stoked to bring you NASCAR Heat 4's Front Row Racing Cup League at Watkins Glen. Yes, folks, at Watkins Glen today. Today we go left. All right, Left Turn Broadcasting going left today. All right, and of course, all this is brought to you by Century 21, hometown realty all over the U.S., all over the world. Look them up for any of your real estate endeavors. You're looking at a 50% three-time tire wear, stages, no cautions with that damage going down today, so you got to be careful out there on this road course. Again, Watkins Glen, pretty ferocious track when it comes to their lines and that dance, which you'll hear me speak about that throughout the field. Speaking of the field, let's go ahead and get to it. Sitting in that number 1 spot, Deadman, in that number 14 car, Stewart Haas Ford. Number 2 is the 88 Clashing in the Hendrick Chevy. Number 3 is JWoww in the 62 Bernard Chevy. Number 4, we are looking Kill It Like Jason in the 22 Penske Ford. In the, let's see, 5th place is Scotty B in the Wood Brothers Ford. That number 21. 6th position is Mucka in that number 2 Miller Lite Penske Ford. Number 7 is Judith in that RCR Chevy. Number 3, get her done. Let's see, in that 8th position is going to be Lynch Racing in that number 9 car Hendrick Chevy. 9th position is going to be Flat Tire Marley in that number 12 Penske Ford. 10th spot going to be Field Filler in the 31 Beast Machine RCR Chevy. 11th spot going to be hitting it up with Porto Guy in the 47 JTG Chevy. 12th position is going to be Pittman in that 18 Gibbs Toyota, our rookie. 13th spot's going to be that number 8 car, Fields Fan RCR Chevy. He's going to be rounding out our field for today, folks. So we're going to be getting to it. Again, it's going to be a pretty good course here. I'm going to get over to the drivers. Give us one moment, and we're going to get them all fired up. Drivers got a copy? Oh, they sure do. Gentlemen, start your engines! All right, and away we go. I hope they're deaf after that one. They definitely heard me. All right, folks, so just give us one moment here. We are working on the clock, and we are going to be getting into this in just a moment. So just stay tuned. All right, folks, we're back, and here we go. We're getting ready to get into this guy right now. Get ready to go green screener, or blue screener, get out of this guy. And wait for our countdown. So remember, folks, this is front row racing. They're going to be getting it done 50%er style at this Watkins Glen. Just one unique road course. Lots of history behind it. A lot of fun when it comes to running this track. So pretty stoked to see what these boys had to offer. And we are going bowling. Ha! Yes! All right. Let's hopefully these guys don't knock down the pins. Because that's at the top of bowling. They're going for that W's. Okay, it looks like we're going to be up in green. Mucka is going to be our tracker up today. Sitting in that sixth position. They're coming into one right now. A little bit of contact, but we're going to be getting there. 1 second. Okay, yep. Countdown is over. Coming in right now. All right, coming in hot. Loving this thing. Okay, let's get to it. 3-1 right there. 10-man started it off on pole, but look at this. He's got some contact there. He's coming up. They're coming into the first lap right off the bat here. That JTG Chevy trying to get something done on the outside. That's 47, a Portal guy. It must have been some major contact to our leader right off the start of the race. Clashing right there, now taking over that lead position. You got killed like Jason in that Penske 22. Going for that hard brake, looking to the inside. Clashing out, breaks him. Throttles that thing through. He's got himself a pretty fast piece here. We're going to see if he can rocket it away from the field. Got Scotty B, look like he's moving forward as well. In that third position right there in that Wood Brothers 21. Look for him to come through this field as well. Oh, True Death also right there in that third spot. Mucka in that two. Whoa, man! Just landscaping all kinds, making himself a whole new lane. I mean, heck, they pay their entry fees when it comes to racing on this track. Might will get every last inch of it, including some that you don't own. And that's pushing the envelope right there. You're on board, clashing that 88 Hendrick Chevy. Looking pretty good, stretching it out. Trying to stretch out a little bit from Kill Like Jason at 22 Penske Ford. Looking back, let's go to JWoww, who started in our third position. Is sitting in. That looks like he's lost some ground as well. Probably fifth, sixth position right now. Pretty good stuff going on right now by these guys, trying to maintain their pace, get into their rhythm, and find that dance. Now that dance we're talking about. Okay, maybe we did have our cars a little mixed up there. We're going to look on board. Scotty B in that Wood Brothers 21. Got a little new scheme going on there, new paint, liking it. Takes over that lead from Clashing in that 88 Hendrick Chevy right around that point. Got to it a little late, but we got her. True Death starting to barrel down on these guys as well in that RCR Chevy, that number 3. That down machine. Whoa, Clashing trying to get back at him. Not letting him get away. Look at this, Mucka! And that Miller Lite Penske Ford sitting there firmly in that 4th position. Great battle right toward the front. Scotty B taking this thing over. Whoa, pushed hard. Out to the outside. Going to keep her revved up. Again, using every bit of this track. You're going to see how he's going to look for that arc. You know, he's going to try to hit his marks. Keep that speed up. He's already starting to stretch out his lead now from Clashin in that 88. He's looking pretty strong through there. Come flying through this bus stop. Beautiful set and maneuvers all the way through there. He got that thing to bounce from one side to the other. He's got a good setup there. Another balanced car for Scotty B in that Wood Brothers Ford. All right, let's go on board Mucka right now, styled out in that 4th position. He is our tracker tonight. This is CEO of Front Row Racing right here. Nice run, trying to chase down True Death. See what kind of braking points he's going to have here. Swinging her up still pretty easy. Not trying to hard brake it right now. Scotty B a little loose to the outside again. That's all they're going to need. They're still right there in contact. All of the top 4 right here. Or top 3, I'm sorry, to the leader. Ooh, Mucka, a little contact to that wall. Going to whoop his efforts ever so slightly. So we're in stage 1. Got about 9 laps in the first stage. I think it's 9 laps in the second. And the remainder in the third. Woo, yeah! We're going to make all kinds of runs up in this thing. All right, let's jam out with a True Death in this thing. RCR Chevy number 3. Dow Camaro. Setting himself a really good pace right now. Focused on staying in this in this points battle in this race. So let's go into that actually while we have a moment on our points battle. So we have Scotty B sitting in that front position, that top dog position, with 110 points. Jay Wow in that second spot. He's sitting there with 54 points. Dead Man in that with 52 points. Clashin with 51 points sitting in that 4th position. Marley in the 5th position with 40 points. Round out your top 5. Then of course your 6th is Bad Martin in the with 39 points. Fields Fan 34 points. Portal Guy 31, kind of trickling down. True Death in the 30. Those guys are in the danger zone. And Pittman rounding out the cutoff line there for the points battle as we speak. So Pittman and True Death, brothers actually, are in one heck of a battle to stay in this championship run. Now let's jam back to Pittman, who is sitting there under attack right now, all kinds of attack. It looks like Phil's fan in that 8 car, that RCR Chevy, looking a little damaged out the bat. Look like he's having himself a little bit of a rough start to this Watkins Glen race. So we got time for stage 1. Coming up 3 laps remaining in stage 1. So far, it looks like True Death is doing just fine when it comes to his points battle over the Ricky Pittman in that Gibbs Toyota. His brother. So that's his can right there. Gonna push him out of the points. There's gonna be a little bit of a vendetta going on there after that, huh? All right, and of course we're gonna drop back to, or now we're dropping back to our pole position. And he had himself a little bit of squabbles at the beginning of this race. Got pushed back a numerous amount of positions. Fighting his way back as we speak. Wood Brothers Ford of Scotty B, that number 21, still on point and leading this race. We're coming up to 2 to go. Clashin still sitting firmly in that 2nd spot. True Death rotating right out of turn 2 right there. You'll see him in that RCR Chevy, that number 3. And he is in that 3rd spot. Mucka's going to round us out in that 4th. Ooh, look at this. Clashin still, in that chase right there with Scotty B. He's still in contact. All he needs is for Scotty. Whoa, okay, he's blowing up hard right there Uh-oh. He might have hit something right there. I mean, you will have a pretty good divot that's going to form in that bus stop. Well, obviously, when you have, you know, all these fast hot rods diving through there, plowing trenches with that splitter, you're going to get a little rough in there. You're going to have to switch this thing into all-wheel drive, possible toward at the end of the race, forward-wheel drive. All right? I mean, it going to get nasty in there. Okay, last lap right here coming up to stage 1. On board our second spot. True Death right there, trying to get some. Get some, True Death! I just want to make sure y'all awake. True Death is all over this thing right now. He's gained on the 88. Will he be able to get that second spot from the 88 of Clash in that Hendrick Chevy? Get a few more points, continue his charge toward the front of our points race and chase. Man, Clash had found himself he had some kind of like hover machine as he went through there, because he just floated over that whole bus stop. I thought the military only has hover machines. Not that go this fast. Look at that. Clash is still making it happen. On board, closest battle we're sitting. Scotty B right there in the front. And he is going to go ahead and take our checkered flag here for stage 1. All right, good finish there for Scotty B in that Wood Brothers Ford. Stage 1 win. Get some, Scotty! Get that Wood Brothers Ford, man. He got that thing balanced, fast, and a rocking right now. Wait till he really lights the fuse on that thing. All right, folks, we're going to take a quick break. Well, after I get you the lineup, you have third. So you see your first, second. Third is True Death. Deadman's fourth. Mucka's fifth. Portal Guy is sixth. Feels Fan seventh. So looks like Deadman has marched his way forward after that contact at the beginning of stage 1, find himself in that fourth position. So there we go. Yeah, Deadman fourth. Mucka fifth. Portal Guy in sixth. Seventh is Feels Fan. 8th is Pitman. 9th is JWoww. 10th is Spot Tire Marley. 11th, Field Filler. 12th is Kill It Like Jason. And then 13th, rounding us out, is Lynch Racing. And at number 9. All right. Got a few seconds here. We'll be back in a second. Okay, here we go. We're going to go green. We're going to go all kinds super green. Scotty B on point. He's going to take this outside lane. Hopefully get this thing to rotate around and not have too much contact getting into here. Oh, man, lots of contact. Everyone's spreading wide here. 3-car True Death gets the inside, gets in front of him. Yeah, go get some True. Now, he was fast, and consistent in practice throughout the week. I'm going to see if he actually has something for Scotty B. Right now, it seems as if he does. He's in front of him, and here comes Mucka underneath. Wow, Scotty B with a massive push. On board Mucka now in that second position. I don't know if there's any contact there. If maybe he just locked brake up, came a little too hot. Mucka right there to capitalize, and does. Mucka's actually found himself some really good speed here. He's sitting in them 15s, about to be in them 14s, no problems. Especially with his pace he's running right now. Sitting with Mucka in that second position, trying to chase down our leader, who is now that True Death in that RCR Chevy number 3. Oh, Del Camaro loose, and here goes Mucka around to the outside. Oh, wow, True Death, no. Mucka, yeah! Oh, look at this. Mucka now setting a blistering pace. He's come rocking it around that. He's going to come into the bus stop. Hopefully he's going to be able to stretch this thing out. He's looking for some stage points, but it don't really matter because, I ain't even going to go into it. It's just going to crush him. Mucka now rotating around, leading this race. Stage 2. Showing these boys what's up. Like I said, he's found himself some really good speed. Very consistent, clean, and fast driver you're looking at right here. And we definitely put him in one of the best categories. Mucka now leading the charge at Watkins Glen for Front Row Racing. Must be a good feeling to be out there in that P1, leading his league around this track right now. Very hard, technical track. Whoa, we got Matt pushing back. They look like Pittman. And the 47 of Portal Guy in that JTG Chevy. Portal Guy and that Gibbs Toyota of Pittman might have some contact. Oh, look at this battle right here. We on board Lynch. Let's leave it here. Got the 31, that beast machine, a field filler in that RCR Chevy. He was doing himself a pretty fine job through practice as well. He's finding himself in a little bit of traffic toward the back, trying to make her through this bus stop right now. Good run inside the 31, a field filler. Little bit of contact, rotating through. Ooh, go get some 9. Yeah, Lynch racing around, taking that position and hauling the nail. You get some, buddy. All right, so let's rotate through. All right, Flat Tire Marley. Woohoo! Get some, Marley! As he's trying to find his way around that 22. His teammate, another Penske car. That's Kill It Like Jason. Uh-oh, but it looks like we have a little bit of a traffic jam. You see a lot of those in L.A. You about ready to find one right here in this Watkins Glen. Marley out high to the outside. He's going to lose himself a lot of track position there and a few spots. See if he can gather it up. Hey, at least on the best news is he's pointing the right direction. And it looks like all his tires are up. So, he all right. Yeah, he good. He good. All right, Pittman the rookie having himself a little bit of damage here. Let's go and ride with him for a minute because he is in that cut off right now. It is going to be gone with him if he don't get his act all cleaned up here, get some points. Oh, no. But he's riding strong, riding pretty heavy right now. And he's under attack by that Kill It Like Jason in that 22 Penske Ford. All right, Kill It Like Jason looking underneath here. Possible break, early braking and a dive into one. As you see, some good smoke screen getting thrown down back there. Whoa, Pittman! High to the outside, loosens, and there goes a 22 underneath him, as opposed to everybody else. And that kid was right there. All right. Bam. That's some racing. Let's go a little bit more forward. Let's see where Deadman's running. Our pole sitter here. Oh, and just as I do that, Eclipse Madwall, and he goes for a little T-top, oh. Now he just got penalized for cutting track, so add insult to injury on him. Sitting back with Clashin right now. Clashin is in that. Oh, and you see, looked like the A-car Fields fan. He just did some full send mission into the wall. I hope he's okay. Consistency is king, is what it's all about here. Find your rhythm, find your dance, and try to get it done. I mean, that's all it is. You got to hit your marks, time in and time out. You're looking at Scotty B here, who was a little off to a rough start. He pushed pretty hard on one turn, set him back a little bit. The 3-car and the 2-car were able to get by. Mucka still leading this race. Let's go and get to Mucka. Mucka mad dive through, doing himself a lot of landscaping there. That's good though, because his sponsor is JD Landscaping. So he's giving his sponsors a little something to look at there. Yeah, get some Muck. Mucka still hauling the nail, lighting up his hot rod right now, leading the stage 1 in that Miller Lite Penske Ford. True that, looks like he might be tracking in a little bit, but Mucka still has himself a decent gap there, which allows him for a little bit of mistake throughout the race so far. Maka still leading this thing. True Death tracking behind him. Whew, bus stop in it right there. He's got himself a good groove, literally cut in through that bus stop. I mean, there's no reason to find no marks there. You just like literally just kind of send it through there. The groove's going to keep you right there centered. You'll be all right. All right, so he's still maintaining his pace. Let's go look back at True Death here. Don't see a lot. We're coming in to 2 to go on stage 2. Wow, this race is winding down quickly, which will happen with no cautions. That's why it is crucial you hit those points, those marks, everything when it comes down to it. True Death riding around in that second position, trying to run down Maka, but Maka, he's flying right now. See, and looks like Clashin's in that third spot. Kill like Jason, drifted further back in the pack here. Our third place starter finds himself a little bit further back in the pack. Might have had some contact. May not hitting his lines quite perfect, but he's still racing pretty good, bringing it. Oh yeah, so he's in the 4th position right now. So he's doing good. He's right there up in there, top fiver, maintaining pace. Still there for the stage 3, which is what you want. You want to get up there toward them leaders, clearing your slower traffic as much as possible in the next restart. So they're not all running. They're all running within about a second or so, second and a half of each other, at least the top 4. So we're gonna drift here. We're gonna look back. We're looking forward. Maka's leading. True Death is in that 2nd spot. You look at it, clashing right in front of JWoww in that 3rd position. JWoww is in that 4th position, that 62 Barrage Chevy, and woo, he's gonna outbrake. Take that thing away. Now move JWoww up into that 3rd spot. Clashing in that 88 Hendrick Chevy. Going to go ahead and relinquish that 3rd position. Fall back into that 4th spot. Finish out this run. Last lap right here. Maka running around. Let's get to him. There he is. Our race leader. Looking back. Chuda's caught a little bit. He's running around our last turn here. Coming across the line. You're on board. Our soon-to-be stage 2 winner. Maka in that Miller Lite, number 2, taking stage 2 win. Good job, Maka. All right, just give us a moment here, folks. We're going to get ourselves our little running order. Yep, Maka first, JWoww second, or True Death second, JWoww third, Scotty B fourth, Portal Guy fifth, rounding out our top 5er action. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, so we're going to go looking, kill like Jason 6, yep. Waiting for it to scroll. Yep, 7th is Dead Man. So fell back a little bit. He was charging hard. Must have had a little bit of, we've seen that contact that he had. Flat Tire Marley in the 10th. Pittman 9th. Oh, here we go. Okay, so it's got to be 4th. Portal Guy 5th. Kill like Jason 6th. Dead Man 7th. Field Filler 8th. 9th is Pittman. And Flat Tire Marley is in that 10th position, rounding out our top 10. You go get some in that, Marley. Come on now. He's going to get it. So, pretty good race. We're coming at stage 3 right now. Yeah! All brought to you by Century 21. Hometown Realty all over the U.S., all over the world. Amazing and proud sponsor of Left Turn Broadcasting. We are trying to be the mecca of your online racing broadcasting. As we're going to get over to our race leader here, Maka, bringing this thing cross our finish line. Green, green, green. Oh, guys, green, take it, green. And here we go. Diving again with that 3-car RCR Chevy. True Death gets that inside run. Going to drag along the 62 of JWoww. And we're up and racing. We're racing hard right now. Stage 3. And they will have to split this thing. So you're going to be looking at a few laps, then a pit stop. You need to run this thing. So I did run this already. And you have to run this thing completely out for you to split this thing in half and make it all the way through. So we're going to see a very long run here. Hopefully it's going to be graceful. Oh, yeah. Wow, I have a second for you since we have no cautions. We're flying through this race right now. My attire. All right, I forgot to even mention that. You know, no, I'm in a suit and stuff and whatnot. But since we're on Muck, I'm going to bring this thing up. I'm sporting my Front Row Racing gear. All right, Front Row Racing League. Mucka, CEO of this guy, got together with Left Turn Broadcasting. I have the ability to get some shirts and some hats done. Go figure. So we got everybody all squared away here. We got points champion for Scotty B on his. We got old school 40s row racing right here, baby, on myself and Mucka, since we were, that was the original start to this thing years and years ago, 3-4 years ago. But yeah, so now we got these awesome shirts. Contact Mucka when it comes to if you like to purchase one of these. Let me get a little back view of that. Yeah, good stuff there, 40s. Yeah, front row racing right there. Yeah, so and all the other leagues owners out there, if you're looking to have some shirts and some hats made, these are all really, really custom fit shirts. They're the ones that don't stretch, don't whatever, shrink, fade, all that nonsense. We got the fitted hats. I mean, the legit stuff, folks. These are super soft, just amazing. I love it. I call them my concert shirts. All right, Muckus rounding out in that fourth position now. You see, looks as if, I mean, there's some pretty hard racing. J-Well in that 62 found himself back in that third position. Got Scotty B in the second, and True Death in that 3 car. Maintaining this lead, but for how long? We're going to leave it on board True Death in our RCR Chevy. Getting himself a little showcase show light today. And I wouldn't see why not in this showdown of a competition being thrown down by Front Row Racing Cup League in this wild and crazy Watkins Glen race. True Death is our leader, but look who is barreling down. You got a lot of hungry drivers there, including that one right behind him on his 6. That is Scotty B in that Menards 21 Bird Brothers Ford. And he has himself a run. He is now in contact of True Death's draft. Possibly might be able to get a little something. He does. Mad run coming out. He's going to look inside at True Death. He's going to go for the brake action. True Death's going to rotate on the outside. Crossover move. Wow, B to the outside. Scotty B rotates to the race lead. He wants some. And he's going to get some. Look at that. But with a little bit of that battling, it does bring a few of those other drivers closer to that race leader. But Scotty B now getting that fresh air, that clean air. He can go and try to check out. True, that's going to maintain his pace as best he can. But look at this. That 62 of J-Wow and that Berard Chevy. He is coming up, and he's coming up fast on that number 3 car. And he's dragging Muck right along with him. Muck in that Penske Ford. That Miller Lite machine, number 2. Sitting firmly in that 4th position. Oh, here we go. 62, looking inside. Gonna try to outbreak the 3 of True Death there. And now RCR, well, contact. Little more contact. Pushing the outside. Side by side, going through the S's. All right, 62 clears him and takes it. J-Wow up into that 2nd spot. Scotty B checking out right now. Ooh, mad push by the 62. The 3's right there to capitalize. We're leaving it on this battle as Scotty B's checking out again. Now, this is the stage you want to be out in front and you want to check out. This is the last one. This is the battle for 2nd, 3rd, and 4th position right here. So you see Scotty B rounding out the final turn. And we're going to get you a little lap count here in just a moment. Oh. Ah, that was funny. My apologies, folks. Buttons, buttons, buttons. Sometimes they don't get hit. Still on pace, still on track. Looks like Scotty B is our race leader still. Trudetz fell a little bit further back. He's in that third spot. Good battling going on. And now it's starting to separate. Mucka holding strong in that fourth position. All right, so all these guys have separated out a little bit. Let's go ahead and get back to a little bit some battles here, see if we can find something. Yeah, it looks like we are on board Lynch race at number 9. We got Flat Tire Marley in that 12. Pinsky forward. Trying to round out the bottom here. Great maneuvers. Great job. Whoa! Hold on to her. He mad loose. Going up to Flat Tire Marley. Got the 8 car of a Fields fan, that RCR Chevy, getting a run on him. And this, you're going to look for this, the back 8th position. That's clashing in the 88. Man, he's really fell off pace right here. He did start pretty high. He started in that 2nd position. And he is sitting 4th in points. So he's going to need everything he can get at the end of this thing. Whoa! Mad Squabble's getting thrown down that bus stop. Whoa, Marley! Oh! Hooks it! Spins her! Little style action. You don't get styles for you know, maneuvers like that in the race, Marley, just so you know. Alright? Anyway, thinks he's like some kind of stunt driver or something. Start calling him Evil Knievel. Oh, no. And how he hangs on to that position, beyond me. Field filler finding himself in the midst of a battle here. That's Deadman in that Stewart Haas machine, that number 14. And Kill It Like Jason in the 22 Penske Ford. Battling for the top back 5 position. So 5th on back right here. Pittman trying to hold it down, and that 18 Gibbs Toyota making his way. Pretty decent racing going on so far. Pretty clean. Everyone's sitting in their lines, giving each other a little bit of room, not a lot. Enough. That's all you need. Just enough. All right, looking portal, or the portal guy here is in that the 47 J2G Chevy. He is looking at, trying to get a rough guesstimates, if you will, about where everybody's at. Can't wait till we get to Heat 5. We have all of our trackers and all of our info that we need. We are still experiencing some pretty good difficulties on that NASCAR Heat 5. I'm not sure if anyone's, well, I'm sure if you've been on it, you've been seeing it. So we're still dragging this NASCAR Heat 4 session and season out for Front Row Racing, which is good time too. Gives them a chance to get that thing all squared away before the next season starts for Front Row Racing in the NASCAR Heat 5. Alright, Phil's fan all by himself. Alright, no glory there. Woo, Deadman! Going through the bus stops hard, like he's looking in pretty decent on Kill It Like Jason. Again, this is back 5 right here. Points, points, points. Deadman sitting in that 3rd position in points. And I believe Kill It Like Jason is out of the points run. So interesting to see how much patience Deadman has with a non-championship runner. You know, get past him, this and that. But because again, you know, that's every position is points. Very crucial. All right, clashing in that 88 Hendrick Chevy. We're going to rotate back over to him, starting in that 2nd position. Has now found himself moving forward of the field. So it looks like we're going to find him in about that 6th position, if I am accurate. I believe Deadman in that. In the possible 5th position, moving his way forward. Scotty B still our race winner. Riding with JWoww in that 2nd position. Looking back from JWoww is a whole lot of nothing. So these guys have checked out pretty good. Scotty B even more. And, you know, JWoww's just trying to hold his car together and finish this thing up pretty highly. It looks like Scotty B trying to wrap this thing up early. But we still do have pit stops that need to be undergone. So there we go for a little more strategy. As I say that, we see Kill It Like Jason coming into pits now in that 22 Penske Ford. Going to get him his possible final servicing done. Now, did he pit too soon? Oh, no. We don't know because look like everybody else still running pretty hard. I think you're going to see a really, you know, pretty big slew of cars coming into pit road all at once. We're going to go on board our race leader since we are coming up to out of fuel moments. Brought to you by Century 21. Yes! Hometown Realty all over the U.S., all over the world. Okay, pit stops are commencing. I'm pretty sure they are under coasting power because they ran these things out of fuel. You need to run these things completely out and to make it to the end. So we got Mucka now rotating his way through, and he is about to run himself out of fuel as well. So he's gonna find himself. Oh, I don't know. Did these guys maybe pit a little early? Ooh, possible drama unfolding as we speak. Here comes our race leader, Scotty B, coming out of pits. Looks like we have Clashin and Mucka still out. Mucka is leading this race right now. He will be seeing that pit stop this lap. He has to, or he ain't gonna make it the next one. Because he is down to his like half a lap or fueler, if not less. And I believe the 88 is right there with him as well. All right, here we go. Mucka into pits, made it there safely. Did not get a black flag. Good for him. We're still on board. Scotty B, who will now rotate around to be our race leader, and we'll see what's going to happen as he comes around, down, and through. So he's going to go ahead and resume the lead here in just a second. And I believe he has. So we have the other cars who are getting their final servicing of this race. You're looking at about 10 laps to go. Got Muck over here, sporting his front row racing hat as well. You go get some, Muck! Yeah! I'm so proud of him, man. He's just doing a great job. Got him up with his camera going on and stuff. Yeah, we coming up, man. I'm telling you. Front row racing, left turn broadcasting. Starting to get that tech going on. Starting to get this more in depth out there to all of our fans and of course fellow drivers. So we're gonna have a plethora of racing coming at you, not just league-wise. All right, we're actually gonna be doing a lot of tutorials. We're already putting out NASCAR Heat 5 setups, so make sure you look for those. Left turn broadcasting. Yeah, we're trying to get everyone up to speed as quick as we can because we want to get the best style of racing we possibly can. We can't do that without you guys really comfortable in your cars and turning them fast laps. So you're able to make these maneuvers and passes, so far, so such and so forth. Then also we're going to go through lines through the week, going through who's fast, who's not, different leagues, and of course the next best thing is going to be that iRacing. Don't forget about that. A lot of tutorials there, some good leagues coming into play here. So you're going to see both styles of racing. You're going to see that iRacing. You're going to see that NASCAR Heat 5 racing. We're going to bring it all to you. We don't care what it is. All right? No, don't matter. Don't matter at all. As long as we racing. All right, so Scotty B still our race leader. Mucka is in that 4th position. That's gonna put True Death in that number 3 car, that RCR Chevy, somewhere around there, unless he messed up, I think. Nope, there's Mucka right there. That's gonna put him in that 3rd position. Then that should bring JWoww and that 62 Berard Chevy right there. Should bring him up to our 2nd position. We're going to look for Scotty B in that yellow car. Whoa! Mad Lose. Hard angle into that one. He went up on 2. Look for him in the straightaway here. See if we can see. Man, I don't know. So, it does show Scotty B as our race leader. Checking out. Mucka is in that 4th position. True Death is in that 3rd position. I believe we are in our 2nd position right here. Don't quote me on that one, though. All right? You can on NASCAR Heat 5. All right? Just not on NASCAR Heat 4. Not right now. You can definitely quote me on Heat 5. All right. Kill like Jason was trying to... he was doing some pretty good performance there. Some side-by-side action, flying through that bus stop. He got that thing nailed pretty good. You go get some, kill it. Yeah. Where he's trying to chase down looks like the 31 of Phil Filler in that beast RCR Chevy. Ooh, battle. Lap traffic. Scotty B making it around. Okay, it looks like the field has spread out just a little bit. Scotty B still on point and checking out, getting past that JTG Chevy, that number 47 of Portal Guy, putting him that lap down. Mucka and True about ready to get themselves a battle. Mucka is gaining on that 3rd place, but he's got company. It looks like he might have Phil's fan or the 88 of Clashing in his 6. So let's go ahead and get to let's get to Mucka right here. How about that? Yep. Battle. 88 of Clashing right there on his 6. Oh, he's gonna take advantage of it. Hard into it. Watch this right here. Watch this massive run that Mucka has. 7 laps remaining in this thing. Hard dive. Sprint cars around 1. Wow. Side by side, right behind him. Here we go. Through the bus stop. Mucka with a little bit of a push. All kinds of dirt and dust and stuff via flying. Smoke screen, all kinds. Man, I really hope everyone down there's wearing a mask because, whew, not only do we have the corona down there, but you got asthma, just a raring down there in the bus stop with all that dust or be a flying. Mucka now starting to check out just a little bit up to that 3rd spot. And JWoww is our 2nd place. So I was on spot there. Yes. Our top 5 is as follows. Scotty B, 20 seconds up. JWoww, 7.4 seconds up. We're looking from Mucka right now. Mucka in that 3rd spot. True Death right there on his 6. Clashing right there on his 6 as well, as you see. That's going to round out our top 5. We're going to keep it right here. This is the tightest battle that we have on board. We have a really big separation between the 1st and 2nd place cars. Cool deal. Mucka flying through that. Woo! Oh, True Death with the full sin move. Yeah! That was like full sin with the mix of Dukes of Hazzard. Yes. Yeah, that's another guy I'm missing too. And we gotta, hopefully he tunes in every once in a while. But we missing. We're gonna lose, Mr. Lose, man. I really would like to see him back in the booth for them Thursday Talladeggers. Ooh, so much fun. What a blast. These guys are having a blast. Look at this. This battle's really starting to heat up. This is all for that third spot. True Death looking underneath. Yeah! Side by each. Here they go. Into that S-turn coming up through. Mucka holding it tight on the inside. Ooh. True Death rotating on the outside. Still side by each going in. Drag race down the... Ooh, not quite yet. Possible crossover move. Doesn't quite have the ponies. He is in a Ford. So, I mean, yeah, does happen. Just kidding, Muck. I'm just kidding. But, you know, he is surrounded by some Chevys right now, and they are, you know, eating them up for lunch right now. Uh-oh. Here comes clashing in that 88 Chevy. You gotta look like you got a little bit of a Ford sandwich out here. Or Chevy sandwich, a little Ford in the middle. Beautiful run getting done here. Oh, clashing, looking. He's searching. Okay, so Scotty B is still race leader. JWoww is second. And he is looking at me. He's a few seconds back. This is the battle right now for third spot. True Death gets that thing, gets around him. Puts Mucka back into that fourth spot. And it looks like Clashing is in that 88 right there. He's looking, he's searching, he's trying to find some speed, some kind of line around this 2 car. Hasn't quite found it yet, but he knows that this race is winding down. He does not want to do anything detrimental to his efforts on positioning wise and points. Oh, contact right there. Oh, whoa! Hold on to her. 88 does. All right, we're rounding down on our final laps right here, folks. See, Clashing does get around and puts Mucka into that 5th position. True Death in that 3rd position, looking back. 3 laps left. This thing is going to be over. It's going to be over quick. Hold on to her. All right, let's get a little bit more forward here to our race leader. JWoww in that 2nd position. Has he tracked in on Scotty at all? It doesn't look like it. Scotty B is checked out, but it does look as if those 2nd and 3rd place cars may be catching him. So I just saw True Death and Mucka and the 88 of Clashing. They were all right there in the background, so they were. Ooh, yeah, they are closing. Let's look back here. They come down that back stretch right there, coming in. Oh yeah, they're closing. Let's see what they can get done. They're coming up. 2 laps to go. Let's get over to our leader. Ooh, he's coming up to Flat Tire Marley. Yeah, woo! Marley keeping it inside, letting the leader go. Getting that lap down action. Scotty B on a tear right now. He's coming in the last lap right now. We're going to leave it on board. Oh! Scotty B has to pit. Oh, no! That was last lap. He is not going to make it. He pitted too early, and I believe he just cost himself this race. Oh, no. That is horrible. So we know Mucka and Clashing both stretched this thing out pretty good. Oh, Mucka with some contact to the wall. Let's go, True Death. This is last lap right here. I believe that moves True into that possible position here of 2nd position or 3rd position. We are on our last lap. Let's get to JWoww, who I believe could possibly be and is our race leader. This is last lap. This is rounding it down right here. JWoww in the Berard Chevy. He's coming into our final turns right now. Can he hold on to it? No mistakes, nothing like that. All the pressure's on. He's looking for that win. Second in points. Trying to make that run on Scotty B, who is like 64 points ahead of him. He's going to need every bit to catch him at the end. There it was right there. Your race winner, J-Wow, in a Berard Chevy, that number 62. Great job by J-Wow, holding on to a good fuel strategy. Scotty B looked as if he may have pitted a little too early, and that is going to hurt him. So J-Wow is your race winner. Clash in second, True Death third, Mucka fourth, Scotty B fifth. Both Mucka and Scotty B with those stage wins. Deadman sixth, Phil Filler seventh, Phil's Fan eighth, Kill It Like Jason ninth, and Lynch Racing in that number 9 have our final 10 spot right there. So that is your top 10 rounding out. Unofficial results, because now it's showing 10th is Marley. So Marley must have got him at the end. All right, so Marley gets it in that top 10 right there. That rounds out our top 10. There we go. Okay. Woo! What a race! That was fast paced. Lots of strategies, being done there. Pacing, a whole bit, man. So fantastic run by everybody. Mucka, great job for him. Really doing a good job there, bringing home that 4th spot, sitting in there that top 5. Scotty B does round out within that top 5 with that stage win after running out of fuel. All right, folks, we're going to take a quick break. All this brought to you by Century 21, proud sponsor of Left Turn Broadcasting, home realty all over the U.S., all over the world. So look them up for any of your home and your buying and selling endeavors. All right, folks, we're going to take a quick break, get these guys over here, and we'll be back in just a moment. All right, folks, welcome back. We are still having our technical difficulties on getting our drivers over into the booth for a little interview action. But I did see a slew of comments. Wanted to say hi to a bunch of people, including Bad Fast, who did mention something in the nature of guest broadcasting with me for the championship. Yeah, man, get your butt over here. Oh, man, that'd be great to have him in this booth calling this thing out. If you're not familiar with Bad Fast, he is one of the greats of NASCAR Heat. He's done some phenomenal work, got up to that pro, and just solid driver. Great personality all the way through and through. It would be a pleasure to have him in the booth for that championship run. Used to race with Front Row Racing as well. So it'd be great to have him back in that thing. But yeah, folks, looks like we still have a little bit of difficulties getting our drivers over. Hey, technology is how it goes sometimes. But make sure you stay tuned with us. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe for us. Do the whole like and subscribe thing. Really appreciate all the support. When it comes to all of our racing wise, look forward to seeing all kinds of new stuff coming at you. New formats, of course. We got this full screen versions now. We have our commercials up here shortly. Man, just all kinds of great things that Left Turn Broadcasting is trying to produce, including that iRacing thing coming to you soon. So, but yeah, well, I'm going to let you all go. Great race. Congratulations to our race winner, JWoww, doing him such an amazing job there in that 62 Berard Chevy. Scotty B ran out of gas at the end. Clash and finish there. Great run by all those boys today. Real clean race, so we'll look forward to see where the points line up, and I will be following up with that in our Through the Week show. So stay tuned for that also throughout the week. But until next time, folks, keep it pointed in the right direction. Have all kinds of fun out there. Hope everyone's enjoying their summer. Stay safe. And man, we'll see you soon. Take care.